I think it's important to continue on. Even my wife was asking me, like, she was watching a video and she was editing, and she asked me, like, what do I think about the video? I told her the coloring of the video looks a little bit orange, and I already posted it. For me, that orange coloring, I'm creating different types of videos. I'm not in the beauty space or anything like that. This is more documenting, which I didn't see it like that before. Documenting how I develop my mind, how I develop my mindset. And I've been doing that over the years, but I just haven't been putting it out to public or like recording videos on YouTube. As for me, I look at the document that I do have, because I have like a large like file that I've been creating. It's a PowerPoint with different chapters. It's like a book just based on my mentality and what I think about currently, the accumulation of all the books I've digested, experiences that I've experienced, and things that made me change up how my mindset routine, just like a workout routine. At first you're gonna things in like a basic way, just getting the technique down, getting the technique right. I've definitely like spent years doing that, getting down my technique. After years of maybe a decade working out, to get those, start developing and noticing certain nuances, like, okay, like if I turn the dumbbell to the side, like go up and turn the dumbbell, get a better pump. For me, I've been doing that for years with my mindset routine. What I do, I wouldn't recommend to somebody like starting out. I'd tell them like some basic, like, hey, like write down your goals. Start with that. There was a point where my mindset routine was like hour and a half long, and I was doing that every day, and it worked for me at the time. Now, I don't spend that much time. I split it up till I have something that I play in the morning, which is an abbreviated kind of like outline to get my mind right, and then at nighttime, sometimes when I'm sleeping, I'll play the actual chapter of whatever the outline I was playing for that day. I've even split up my mindset routines to a point where on Mondays, I listen to this portion of it, this outline in the morning. And at nighttime, I listen to this portion. I've split it up that way because over time, I've learned that, like, an hour and a half, you know, you've been doing it for years, you don't need to speak like a mindset routine like for an hour and a half every day, unless you're going through something you really need to like muster up focus or something like that, which at the time I did need it. So over the years, you know, I've built my mindset up so much that I don't need a lot to turn it on. But I think that's just due to the years of repeating the same things to myself, increasing my positive thoughts, and I attributed that to why I speak well. Back to what I originally started speaking about in terms of perfection, it correlates with my mindset routine. There's not one day where I looked at my mindset routine and I was like, I'm done. This is complete. I will keep it the same. Like, that's it. I've never done that. That reflects in my art or documentary, however you want to call it. I'll look at a video when I post it. It's not like, this video's done, this is perfect. I'm sure if I, the way from editing it, went back tomorrow, looked at it again and be like, oh, well, I can edit this, so I can take this 1 second of a clip out because it flows better. Sure, I could do that. But my style of art is different, and my wife's, in terms of, I'm not looking for that, like, oh, everything has to be perfect. Like, it's got to be there. It's just documenting. So for me, that so correlates to how I look at and how you can look at like goals. Like, you do not have to you don't have to do it perfectly. You have a goal, and then you have like 3 actions that you have to do every day to achieve that goal. Like, let's say you want to lose a certain amount of pounds. Okay, you might have to do first action, 10,000 steps. Second action, some form of workout. Third action, meal prep for the day. Those are the 3 actions you have to do for the next 3 months to lose whatever amount of pounds, to say like 5-10 pounds. You're not going to, or you shouldn't be like, well, first I need to learn how to properly cook this meal to the best of my ability. If this isn't like a gourmet 5-star meal, then I'm not gonna do it because it needs to be perfect. Actions you're taking towards your goals being perfect is not a requisite for it working toward your goal. Your actions do not need to be perfect in order for them to contribute to completing your goal. It's like, these videos do not need to be perfect, in my opinion, to do what I love doing. I have a passion in organizing large amounts of data. And it's simple as that. And I realized that when I look at my mindset routine, I'm like, I have a passion for accumulating knowledge, organizing it, and reproducing it, whether in my like physical actions and how I speak with people, and doing it in a way that, and how I do it is my art. And that's my passion. My passion is not, oh, I have to get this perfect and things like that. And that may be for you, for your art, so wife does beauty content. Like I get like making it want to look perfect. I also, at the same token, it's better to have posted something than post nothing. Your video tomorrow, I guarantee, will be better. So, road words. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye. Bind them upon thy fingers, write them upon the table of thine heart. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman, that they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger which flattereth with her words. For at the window of my house I looked through my casement, and behold, among the simple ones I discerned among the youths a young man void of understanding, passing through the street near her corner, and he went the way to her house in the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot and subtle of heart. She is loud and stubborn, her feet abide not in her house. Now is she without, now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner. So she caught him and kissed him, and with an impudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with thee. This day have I paid my vows. Therefore came I forth to meet thee, diligently to seek thy face, and I have found thee. I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry, with carved works, and with fine linen of Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves with loves, for the good woman is not at home. For the good man is not at home. He is gone a long journey. He hath taken a bag of money with him, and will come home at the day appointed. With her much fair speech she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips she forced him. He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth to the slaughter.